Welcome to week 2 of our Wellness Wednesday series, Navigating Change with Compassion. Today's session is the Stress Response Toolkit. Change often sparks stress, and this week we'll focus on practical ways to understand and manage that stress more effectively. We'll explore how the body responds to stress, why it can feel so overwhelming, and most importantly, how to build your own personalized toolkit to regulate your response. By the end of today, you'll have strategies you can apply immediately when stress shows up. As always, remember that these sessions are designed to give you tools, not prescriptions. Use what resonates with you, and experiment with different approaches to find what best supports your well-being. Change disrupts routines, which naturally increases stress. Even small adjustments can create uncertainty, and uncertainty often triggers the body's stress response. This is normal. It doesn't mean you're weak or failing to cope. Acknowledging that stress during change is expected helps remove the shame or guilt that can accompany it. Instead of thinking, "Why can't I handle this?" you can shift to, "Of course I'm stressed, my brain and body are adjusting." This compassionate perspective opens the door to more effective coping strategies. By normalizing our stress responses, we create space to focus on solutions rather than self-criticism. That's what today is all about, building a toolkit to manage stress in healthy, sustainable ways. Everyone has unique stress triggers. For some, it might be tight deadlines. For others, it's unclear expectations or too many simultaneous changes. Identifying your personal triggers is the first step in managing stress effectively. Take a moment to reflect. What situations or interactions most often leave you feeling tense, anxious, or overwhelmed? Noticing patterns can help you anticipate stress before it spirals. This awareness empowers you to prepare strategies in advance. Instead of being blindsided, you can respond with intentional tools from your toolkit. There are many myths about stress management. For example, stress is always bad. In reality, short bursts of stress can sharpen focus and performance. The problem is when stress becomes chronic. Another myth is that stress relief requires big changes like vacations or lifestyle overhauls. While those can help, research shows that small, consistent practices, like breathing techniques, movement, and social support, are far more effective day to day. By debunking these myths, we can reframe stress management as accessible and practical, not something that requires perfection or dramatic changes. Quick reset tools are small practices you can use anytime stress spikes. Deep breathing is one of the most effective. Slowing your breath signals to the body that you're safe, calming the nervous system. Grounding exercises like the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique help redirect focus away from racing thoughts and back to the present moment. Movement, even a short walk or stretch, helps release tension stored in the body. The beauty of these tools is that they don't require special equipment or lots of time. You can use them discreetly at your desk, in a meeting, or even during your commute. A personal stress plan is like a quick reference guide tailored to your needs. It includes your most common stress triggers, your go-to reset tools, and supportive reminders that help ground you in difficult moments. Building a plan increases your confidence in managing stress because you know exactly what to do when tension rises. Instead of scrambling for solutions, you already have a framework. Think of it as a safety net, something you can fall back on when emotions run high. Today, we'll take time to draft your own version. Let's practice. On your worksheet, identify 1 or 2 common stress triggers you experience during change. Then, select at least 3 quick reset tools you can use when those triggers appear. Write these down as your personal stress response plan. Keep it somewhere accessible, on your desk, in your phone, or as a sticky note on your computer. By taking a few minutes to create this plan now, you'll have a practical resource ready the next time stress catches you off guard. If you'd like, you can pause the video to complete the worksheet. Come back when you are ready. Reflection deepens learning. Think back to a stressful moment you've managed well. What tools or strategies helped you in that moment? What made these tools or strategies effective in that moment? Can you add these strategies to your worksheet so you can recall them when you need them? This reflection also reminds us that we already have some resilience strategies in place. Building on those strengths makes stress management feel more achievable and less overwhelming. By combining your existing tools with new ones from today's session, your stress response plan will feel both familiar and empowering. Take all the time you need to reflect on these questions and come back to the video when you are ready. Stress management is most effective when it's proactive. Small, daily habits like regular movement, mindful breaks, and staying hydrated help reduce the baseline level of stress in your body. The key is consistency, not perfection. Even 5 minutes of mindful breathing each day adds up over time. When you build stress management into your routine, you create resilience before challenges arise. Think of these habits as preventative care for your nervous system. They strengthen your ability to handle bigger stressors when they come along. Stress is a natural response to change. What matters most is how we respond to it. By identifying triggers, debunking myths, and practicing quick reset tools, we gain more control over our experience. Your personal stress response plan is a practical resource you can use anytime. Sustaining small daily habits builds long-term resilience and makes it easier to manage change with confidence. The main takeaway is that stress management isn't about eliminating stress, it's about equipping yourself with tools that make stress more manageable. Thank you for being part of today's session. My challenge to you is to test out your personal stress response plan this week. Notice which tools feel most effective and adjust your plan as needed. Remember that stress is a shared human experience. You're not alone in this, and support is available. The EAP offers counseling and other resources to help you strengthen your resilience. I encourage you to revisit your plan regularly and continue adding tools as you discover what works best for you. Each step you take builds your confidence in navigating stress with compassion and strength.